Welcome to Sage Up St. TSA. This matchup is between Dawson and St. TSA. St. TSA wearing green, Dawson wearing blue. This is another presentation of Baby Blue Memories. Field Dawson Blues Lacrosse, and we are coming to you live from the Sage Up St. TSA matchup between these two teams. Of course, St. TSA in green with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss this season. Dawson, 2 wins and 2 losses, having coming off of a victory last week against Dawson College. Against John Abbott yesterday. That was 9-7. St. TSA, they haven't played in about a week and a half. And now the Laureates look to drive in. Good defense here by Callahan. And he had a very effective game yesterday against John Abbott. They work it around here. Sent to the left side. Here's a shot. Score! Excellent ball possession by the Laureates, and they convert here, making the score 1-0. So a quick start for St. TSA, roughly a minute and a half in. So that'll make it 1-0. And the Laureate, by the way, that goal scored by number 19, Cardin. So the Laureate lead 1-0. Miller overruns the ball, and it's scooped up by St. TSA. Good hit by Siemens, but the Laureate bring it into Dawson territory. Some of you might recognize these jerseys, older Sage Up Field Lacrosse League fans. Of course, that's the old jerseys of Hyacinthe, Sage Up Hyacinthe, who was in the league for 3 seasons. Check that, for 4 seasons. Back in the early 2010s. Now the Laureate with possession. Dawson has not really had much at the beginning of this game. And this one's knocked away and picked up by Davin Miller. Miller comes in. And now Angelopoulos bringing it into St. TSA territory. Angelopoulos still with possession. Angel brings it back out. Davin Miller. And now played over to Angelopoulos. Ball's at X left. Bove slides it up top for Waldy. Miller with a shot fake. Davin being picked up by a short stick. Dawson might want to try to take advantage of that. There's Miller with space. Miller backhands it over. Scooped up by Angelopoulos. In front. Miller tries in. Miller shoots, scores! Davin Miller bounces one home, and Dawson ties the game up 1-1. Oh, very good start to this game. Of course, St. TSA seeming to be seemingly firmly entrenched in that number 2 spot. By the way, our officials for this game: Anthony Desmarais, Robert Lalive from Trois-Rivières, as well as Robert Daoud. I don't really see him reffing a whole lot nowadays. He, of course, is the president of the Quebec Senior Lacrosse League. So, Tardin for St. TSA and Davin Miller for the Blues, and that's where we are right now, 1-1 the score. As Fayez Abdul comes up with the ball. Abdul coming in, plants it, sends it over to M.A. Dagenet. Dagenet's pass is a little wild, and unable to save it is James Cole, so St. TSA will have the ball. It's a needless turnover. You're playing against a very good team here in St. TSA. Can't be turning the ball over. Played to the Tendy for the Laureate. And there's a bounce pass that'll go in the feet of the intended target and picked back up by the Laureate. Ball down. Fayez Abdul trying to bounce it. or try to pick it up anyway, bouncing off of a check, still loose, goes over center. We got a loose ball push against Dawson. Push on the back, we're going St. TSA ball. Ball on the left of the Dawson goal. Good strip there by Sean Osborne. Dagenet faces up on his man. Laureate bringing in. We've played roughly 6 minutes here in this first quarter. 1-1 Dawson and St. TSA here on Baby Blue Memories. Here come the Laureate driving in. Good help defense, and Osborne strips the ball free momentarily. Scooped back up off the hop by the Laureate. Played out in front, knocked away by Bush. And now coming in is Justin Lim for Dawson. Lim throws it up ahead. And a bounce pass goes to Bove. Bove coming in. Bove has a man open. Bove sends it in front, and Cole missed the net. It was a tough pass to handle. And back come the Laureate. Across midfield. They get into Dawson territory. Lim comes in, and good slide from Bush as well to force the strip. But now the Laureate have it again. They come in. Waldy coming in to make the play. Now it comes up top. Here's a shot. And that's going to miss. The ball goes out. St. TSA, the first one's there. So it's still Laureate ball. Played over to the right side. That one's going to miss. Late man coming off the bench. That's Riley Siemens. Siemens up ahead. Intercepted. And the pass was behind the intended target. Here's the shot. Nguyen! Coming up with a big toe save. And a rebound played to the opposite corner. Flag down. Now Bush and one of the Laureate tied up. We got a penalty to Dawson. I think they're both on Dawson. Timeout. Take a quick timeout to figure things out. 1-1 our score between Dawson and St. TSA 8 minutes into this first quarter. All right, so Dawson has picked up 2 penalties. So it's a 6-on-4 for St. TSA for 30 seconds. There's a slide and a shot. Missed the net, and nobody backing up for the Laureate. If you're Dawson, don't be scared. Nguyen has it. They lock on. The ball goes out. Off of St. T. Oh, no, off of Dawson. That's definitely off of Dawson. One pull has returned at 6-on-5. Played in front. Here's the shot. No shot. The ball squirts free. Scooped up by the Blues. Callahan has it chopped away, and this one's going to go towards the out-of-bounds area. St. TSA ball. 9 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Laureate with the ball to the left side of the goal. Played in front. Here's a shot. Goal. Rate comes in and he scores, and St. TSA takes a 2-1 lead against Dawson. So the Laureate take a 2-1 lead on a power play goal from Rate. Picked up by Davin Miller off the face-off. Miller coming in. Davin sends it over. A shot by Angelopoulos, and that one stopped by Grenier St. Onge, the St. TSA netminder. Nobody was backing up for Dawson. Rolled up ahead. Ball controlled by St. TSA. And now thrown aside. Bush comes in to try to make the play. Ball tied up, and we're going to have a slash called against Dawson. It's on Sean Osborne. So Osborne's in for 1 minute for the slash, and St. TSA is going to work on power play number 3 of the game. You cannot be taking power plays, especially when you're playing against a very good team, and that's what St. TSA has become this season. Rate sends it over to the left side. Tardin has to pick it back up off the hop, played up to the left side now. Now St. TSA resetting things a little bit on the PP. They're changing positions at least. Rate is now low. They played over to the right side. Here's a chance and a goal. Another power play goal scored by St. TSA, and they take a 3-1 lead here against Dawson. That one's scored by Dubois. And St. TSA is still man up right now. It's about 8 minutes left here in the first quarter. Laureate win the draw. Played over to the right side. Ball's at left. Here's a shot. Nobody backing up. Will be Dawson ball. Justin Lim's going to bring it out. I'm not sure if I would let that happen. I think I would rather have a short stick bring it out. But Lim will get the pass over to Davin Miller. Certainly not a bad option for the Blues. Miller bringing it in. Miller on the left-hand side. Gets it over to M.A. Dagenet. Dagenet. And Gunnar Utness Bush. Now Miller catches it back up top. Davin has a short stick on him. Angelopoulos. Angelopoulos still with the ball. Played up top to Miller. Miller lets her rip. No one, that does not hit the net, but good deep job by Cole backing up. 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. 3-1 advantage St. TSA. Cole able to get it. By the way, we have an amazing view on top of the Cégep de St. TSA. Here about 80 kilometers away from Montreal. Miller with a shot fake. Miller coming in. Miller sends it out in front, and a dangerous pass picked up by Dawson. Cole sends it back up top. Dagenet, and the pass is a little too high. And a turnover by Dawson. St. TSA in possession. If you're Dawson, you have to understand here that turning the ball over just isn't the option. And they've been turning the ball over, unforced errors even, on a couple of occasions. Ball stripped away, scooped up by the Blues. Osborne. Sean Osborne. Osborne sends it over to Callahan. Callahan having all sorts of problems with it, but he makes the play to Nguyen. Back over to Justin Lim. Lim up ahead. Nice pass. Right on the money to Miller. Miller brings it into St. TSA territory. Miller has a man latching on, but it's a shorty. Angelopoulos. Angelopoulos back up top to Miller. St. TSA playing with 4 poles on this possession. They have been playing with 3 throughout most of the quarter. Now Bove trying to bring it in. Played over to push. Back up top to Miller. Miller in front, and the pass sails over the head of Bove, and another turnover by the Blues. St. TSA ball. Grenier St. Ange. The wind's starting to pick up here in St. TSA. Grenier St. Ange will bomb it down the field, and a nice pass right on the money to Raté. How did he get that wide open in Dawson territory? Scooped up by the Laureate. Played over to the middle. St. TSA up 3-1. We have 3:30 left to go in the first quarter. Ball on the basically right side of the field. Osborne gets picked. And good slide in front, and the ball will deflect over to Krebe. We'll have to reset. Krebe throws it to the middle. Here's a shot. Saved by Nguyen. A rebound picked up by Justin Lim. Lim by himself drew a flag, and a power play coming up for Dawson. This will be a slash on the Laureate. PP coming up for the Blues. And they were money on the power play yesterday. Davin Miller gets it over to Callahan. Back to Miller. Miller sends it over to the left-hand side. Here's an open shot. Waldy didn't take it. Now he will. He scores! Scott Waldy. He's got 2 goals in 2 games. And it's now 3-2. Waldy and Miller, the goal scorers for the Blues. And now it's 3-2, 2 minutes to go. And you heard Ricardo Charlotte probably yelling from the Dawson bench, hey, get back, get to the face-off center. Get to the middle. St. TSA still serving a penalty. And the quicker you're ready, the more likely the referee will get play going. St. TSA doesn't have to hustle unless Dawson's absolutely ready to go right to that center line. And a procedure call on Dawson. St. TSA ball. Waldy jumped the gun. Back to full strength, 6-on-6. Or 9-on-9 if you include the whole field. Ball on the left-hand side of the goal. Played up top. Raté against Osborne. Sent over to the left side. Back up top, it deflects. I think we're going to have a push on the back. Flag down on St. TSA. And it's an illegal body check, and Dawson will have a power play. Timeout called. Timeout called by Dawson with 48.6 seconds left to go. The Blues have a chance to tie the game. They will go to work on the power play. 3-2 St. TSA here on Baby Blue Memories. 3-2 game as we get set to start the final 48.6 seconds here. And the clock is not moving. This might work to Dawson's favor. Here's a shot. Score! Bove ties the game at 3. 30 seconds left to go. St. TSA offside. St. TSA only had 2 players on defense for that goal. And you see 1-2 green jerseys. St. TSA still has nobody. St. TSA only has 2 players. They need a 3rd player. And they missed it. That'll do it for the first quarter. St. TSA was offside for about 30 seconds, and we even picked it up here on camera. And it's not going to matter because The real people that count are the officials, of course. Anyway, the Dawson Blues and St. TSA Laureate all even up at 3 goals apiece. Of course, this game brought to you by High Roller Custom. Give them a call, 450-638-0000. The best in motorcycle quality and choices. And of course, Vaughn's Candles. Like them on Facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. And you can also give them a call at 514-246-8335. Dawson Blues 3, St. TSA Laureate 3. We'll be right back with second quarter action on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go, second quarter, Dawson Blues, St. TSA Laureate, all even up 3 goals apiece. Brandon Bordeaux with you on the camera and the call on Baby Blue Memories, coming to you live, high above the Cégep St. Laurent, or St. TSA field, sorry, for this game. The Blues were down 3-1 at one point, but came back to score too late in that first quarter. So they will start the second quarter with a momentary power play, as Dumont still in the box for St. TSA. It's got about maybe 13 seconds left, and that's going to do it for him. He's out of the box. And back comes St. TSA. Lazur took a hit but made the play for the Laureate. And now Rete has it knocked away. Davin Miller trying to get him come up with it. Good hit, and Lim's on it for the Blues. Justin Lim eluding pressure and bombs it high. This is going to be picked up by Cole. He comes in. Cole can't get the shot away. Picked up by St. TSA. Laurando brings it up over the middle. Laurando met by Dagenet. And now the Bears is greeted by Simeons. Fresh player coming off the bench for St. TSA. That is Dubois, who has one of the 3 goals for St. TSA today. Rolando to Rete. Rete and Osborne. And that's where Osborne's been throughout the game. Rolando challenging Dagenet, but he'll back off and play it back over to the left side. A minute gone by here in the second quarter. 3-3 Dawson and St. TSA. Battle of the number 2 and number 3 teams in the league at this moment. Now played over to Laurando. Laurando against Callahan. Laurando forced outside, trying to make the move, but Callahan stood his ground. Now Cardin against Dagenet. Cardin falls, and Dagenet does a good job of forcing him back outside. Played over to Rete. Rete makes the move. Rete in front, a shot blocked in front by St. TSA. Dubois the rebound, and Nguyen says no. And Nguyen gets pushed from behind, and there's a late hit by Bush. Boy, Bush drilled Dumont after Dumont pushed Nguyen from behind. However, Bush was obviously late and obviously from behind. And now both Dumont and Bush will serve penalties. So I believe they're actually, yeah, it's going to be a 1-minute personal to both, I believe. So Dawson will look to try and break out here. No, it's going to be St. TSA ball, I think. I think what happens is St. TSA's penalty was a 30-second technical. Dawson's was a 1-minute personal. That seems right, though. That's what should be the call. It's going to be a draw ball. Okay. Here we go. Miller Scoops it up and avoids stepping out of bounds. Davin Miller puts on the brakes, and boy, did he make Laurent Doe look silly. Miller against Laurent Doe. The double team comes, and Dubois does a good job gambling on that play. Angelopoulos coming back. St. TSA player knocked down. That's Laurent Doe. Still has the ball. Good stick by Callahan. Knocks it free for a moment. They all kind of rugby scrum there. The ball lobs up off of a Dawson stick and out of bounds. St. TSA possession. Or nope, Dawson ball they call now. They've been doing a good job, the officials, of pointing the wrong way when meaning the other way. It's getting everyone here all anxious. Angelopoulos sends it ahead. Miller knocks it down. Miller bounces off a check. Davin tiptoes around the out-of-bounds line. Davin sends it to Bove. Bove shoots! Just missed the far side. Cole doing a good job of backing up for the Blues. Cole plays it to Angelopoulos. Angelopoulos on the right side. Angel shoots! And that one missed, trying to go far side on the bounce. Good job by Bove there. Bove sends it over to Bush. Gonna let this Bush. By the way, we are back to full strength. 6 aside. Miller shoots. And Cole there again for Dawson. And St. TSA is way offside. They're gonna get called here. To Loriot. Here's a shot. Score! On the delayed penalty, M.A. Dagenet scores. And Dawson has taken the lead. First lead of the game for the Blues, and Francis Cloutier wants a timeout. The Blues are on top of St. TSA 4-3, 14-16 to go. Of course, this presentation of Baby Blue Memories brought to you by High Roller Custom 450-638-0000 for the finest selection in motorcycles. And of course, Vaughn's Candles. Like them on Facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. We'll be right back here on Baby Blue Memories. Welcome back to Sage of St. TSA. Dawson Blues 4, St. TSA Loriot 3. This is RESQ Lacrosse on Baby Blue Memories. The Blues were down 3-1 at one point in this game, but 3 straight goals have propelled them to the lead as we have 14 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Here's a shot, and that one's going to miss. Good move by Cartier driving into Dawson territory. And backing up was Dubois, who's got it now for St. TSA. Dubois sends it over to the right side. Raté shoots. Blocked in front. And the scouting report on St. TSA is that they take a ton of shots. And a good play by the netminder. Nguyen plays it over to Lim. Hey, I reminded Lim about Nguyen about that earlier today. And now Bush is knocked out of bounds. I don't know what the delayed call was for. Raté slides it up top. Cartier sliding it up top for LaBerge. LaBerge puts on the brakes and swings it to Cardin. Cardin up top. Played down low and the pass misses. Out of bounds, Dawson ball. And when the Blues don't turn the ball over, they're a very well-functioning team. They just got to keep the passes short and simple. Bush making the move. Gonna let this Bush with a nice breakout pass to Davin Miller across St. TSA territory. Miller in full flight, and he'll put on the brakes here. Davin gets around a pick. Davin fakes the shot. In front, Angel! Nice save made by Grenier Saint-Onge. And Angelopoulos put a lot in that. Played up ahead. Siemens was manning up his man a little far away from the goal. Carrier, and now picked back out by Cardin. Raté shoots! And that one's going to miss. St. Hyacinthe possession. Blues have a 4-3 lead. Late guy coming onto the field for Dawson, and St. Hyacinthe throw it away. Dawson needs to take advantage of. And it's Dawson ball. Here they go. Callahan making the moves. Callahan gets across center. Callahan puts on the brakes. Callahan sliding it over to Bove. Bove on the left-hand side of the St. Hyacinthe goal. Bove behind the net for Davin Miller at X. Or sorry, that's James Cole. Miller's up top now. Angelopoulos in front. Ball chopped free. Not a good pass there. St. Hyacinthe have possession. It squirts free. Lauriat coming up with it again. And the pass will go off the hop. Bush comes in, challenges the long pole for the Lauriat, but it's a 2-on-1 now. And that one misses. Oh no, Nguyen got a piece of it. Nguyen stopping it with his body. Raté. Cartier and St. Hyacinthe calling for yellow, so they have a full set of players out there. They only have 5. Lim challenging his man. And a good deflection there by Dagenet on the slide. Siemens. And they ruled that that was a push from the back. Look at the pressure that Siemens is putting. He's way up top. Sent up high, and that pass is going to sail over everyone. It goes towards the out-of-bounds area. And they save it. Dubois, sorry. And a penalty coming up, I think, for a hold. I couldn't really figure anything out obvious. It's a slash, yeah. The referee, Robert Ladinde from Trois-Rivières, making the call. There's Trois-Rivières a little bit closer to St. Hyacinthe than Kahnawake, Montreal, the surrounding area. Lauriat working it around. Here's a shot up top. Nguyen knocks it down, picked up by Lim. Lim lost it. In front! They score a quick stick. And that is Raté on the quick stick in front, and St. Hyacinthe squares it up 4-4 with 8:15 to go here in this second quarter. Of course, we are high above the field in St. Hyacinthe. About an hour, about 50 minutes, I'd say, away from Kahnawake. If you drive like me, 45 minutes, 40 minutes, so don't drive like me. 4 to 4 hour score. And this one has been a seesaw affair. Procedure called on St. Hyacinthe. And Davin Miller will gain possession for his team. Dagenet holding it. I always wondered, whenever teams said yellow, it means clearly they don't have enough players on the field. Why doesn't the other team just press? Ball's at X. Angelopoulos. Back up top. Here's a shot! Good save by Saint-Onge. Grenier Saint-Onge. Grenier Saint-Onge behind the net. Makes the pass to a short stick. Now the Laureate look to break. It's LeBears. Raté stripped. What a play by Osborne. Picked up by Bush. Bush coming up. Gonna let this Bush. Head manage it up to Miller. Good catch by Davin. Davin on the sidelines there. Davin. Plays it in front. Angelopoulos with the spin and had it stripped away. Angel scoops it back up. Angel. And the shot. Not able to get the shot away on net anyway because the ball was fell out of his stick. The ball comes out towards the sidelines. It'll be Dawson possession. Davin Miller gets across center. Miller brings it up. Blues with a fresh 6 out there. Davin walking in. Davin shoots, and that one hit Deho Deer behind that. That's just unfortunate for him. Now the Laureate coming in. Raté finds himself open and he scores. And St. TSA take a 5-4 lead. It's a hat-trick goal. I had to laugh. Sean Osborne having fun with one of the Laureate players. Sorry, Dumont. Basically, he asked Dumont if he plans on cutting his hair, but in much less gentleman-like kind of fashion. Gotta love chirping, eh? Only in field lacrosse. Well, every sport, but that kind of chirp was just unparalleled. Yeah. Bring possession up. Here's LeBears. LeBears against Lim. Back up top for Dubois. The scouting report on this team is that they take a ton of shots from far out. Callahan matches up and he takes the punishment from Carrier. Lim has it knocked out of his stick. And Justin will go on the back onto the sidelines. Dawson playing with only 3 pulls right now. One of their pulls, Nick Steyer's not here today, and he wasn't there yesterday either. Here's a shot wide, goes out of bounds, and St. TSA will be the first one there. Ball at X right. Played up top. Raté in front. Here's a shot by Dubois. Blocked, and it goes out of bounds. St. TSA ball. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 5-4 Laureate, and we're going to get a timeout called by the St. TSA Laureate. The Dawson Blues and St. TSA 5-4 the score advantage for the home team. We are coming to you here at Sage Up St. TSA. You're listening to Baby Blue Memories. Of course, this game brought to you by High Roller Custom. Of course, the finest in bicycles. Give them a call. Motorcycles. 450-638-0000. And of course, Vaughn's Candles. Like them on Facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. St. TSA 5, Dawson 4. 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Here in this second quarter, Brandon Bordeaux with you on the call here on Baby Blue Memories. Also on camera duty today. Raté. And now LeBears. LeBears brings it back out. LeBears sliding it up top. Played up to the top. Rate against Callahan. A pass back out to the top for LeBears. LeBears against Siemens. Played over to the right side. Rate slides it over. Here's a shot by Dubois. That's going to miss. Excellent position here for possession for Saint TSA. And they're going to stop the clock because they're under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Ball's at X. Rate stripped, and scooping it up is LeBears for Saint TSA. LeBears sizes up Siemens. Rate. And now here's Cardet. Cardet being challenged by Abdul. 1:30 to go. This is about 2 minutes straight of Saint TSA possession time. A bounce shot! And a good save by Nguyen. I think Bush was there to back it up as well. That's Bush making the move. Bush coming in. Bush with the pass that'll be settled in by Bove. He's been as cool as a cucumber for Dawson. Played to Miller. Davin shoots. Save made by St. Ange. And most importantly for St. Dawson is that, or for St. TSA, is that Dawson's shots, they're not coming out of the crease. So St. TSA doesn't give up any second chances. A shot! Missed. Laurier backing it up. And we're in the final minute of play here in this first half. Can the Laureate find lightning in a bottle here to end the second quarter? Bush trying his best against Dumas. Dumas spinning, and there's Osborne coming in with a good slide. And that's going to do it. That is the end of the first half. Excellent 40 minutes of play so far. We're looking forward to the next 40. The Saint TSA Laureate on top of the Dawson Blues by a score of 5-4. You are watching Baby Blue Memories. Here we go. Second half. Dawson trailing Saint TSA 5-4. The Blues on a power play, and they're going to throw this one away. Flag down. Who's it on? It should be on Saint TSA. So another full power play coming up for Dawson. It was an offside penalty on Saint TSA, so it should be 6-on-4. And now there are 5 Laureates out there. Yeah, 6-on-4. Dawson has to capitalize here. This is a golden opportunity for the team in blue. Angelopolis. 6-on-5. Angel walks in, shoots, and that one's going to miss. James Cole there to back it up. Bove. Skip pass, the flex. You shouldn't be doing skip passes. Miller overran the ball, scooped up by the Laureate. Dagenet rides his man out. But the Laureates keep it alive. And now we're back to full strength, 6 aside. Here's a wide open shot and a goal. Rate had nobody near him. And a defensive breakdown. Rate, by the way, has 5 goals. Or 4 goals, sorry, for Saint-Hyacinthe. That'll make it 6-4. We're gonna need another ball. I don't remember if I ever seen that. Apparently that lacrosse ball has definitely seen its best days. There we go. I think the ball has finally been played back out to midfield, and we can resume with this game. So Saint-Hyacinthe has a 6-4 lead. There's 17 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And remember, Saint-Hyacinthe did have a 3-1 lead at one point. Procedure call against blue. So Saint-Hyacinthe possession. Now the Laureate looking to work it out. LaBerge on the left-hand side against Waldy. LaBerge comes in. LaBerge driving in. LaBerge wide open lane. He scores. He just beat 3 guys and went to the net and scored. Makes it 7-4. So the Laureates have taken their largest lead of the game today, 7-4. They've outscored Dawson 4-0 on this little spurt. Dawson took a 4-3 lead, but since then it has been all Laureate, 7-4, 15:40 to go, third quarter. Procedure call on Saint-Hyacinthe. So it's Dawson possession. Here come the Blues. Played back up to the top for M.A. Dagenet. Back over to Davin Miller. Miller. Played over to Callahan. Callahan to Bove. Cole in front. Deflects twice. Ball lobs up in the air. Good hit thrown. They rugby scrum. Cole picks it up, shoots, and he misses the net. Saint-Hyacinthe ball. The difference here is the Laureate are hitting the target on their wide open opportunities. Dawson, there you see, missing the net. Dagenet trying to ride out Dubois. Dubois gets a step and plays it back up top. Rate. And now gathering it is Arif. Now played back to Rate. Leaving it for LaBerge. He fakes the move. Cuts back out to the outside. Good defense by Miller. Played to the middle. And a good play by Sean Osborne, drowning Rate back out. Dumas gets the move on Miller and scores. And Saint TSA has got on a 5-0 run to take an 8-4 lead. And we have a timeout called by Dawson. Definitely more than needed at this point. Trailing by a score of 8-4. We have 13:37 left to go here in the third quarter. Saint TSA on a 5-0 run, and with a 4-goal lead, you're watching Baby Blue Memories. Third quarter, Dawson just taking a timeout, and it was definitely much needed because the Laureate have come out on a 3-0 run in the first 6.5 minutes of the third quarter, and it's now 4-0. And there's a goal scored by number 11 for the Laureate. That's Lorando. And the Blues look like they're singing the blues right now. The Laureate have really taken this game, grabbed it by the throat. And if Dawson wants to get back in this game, they're going to have to do something more than what they've been doing, obviously, to start this second half. Saint TSA have scored the last 6 goals. And Dawson not showing a ton of life here. Even right now, they have a late guy coming on from running the wings. Siemens facing up against Simard Carriere. Right to the middle, Lorando. Lorando driving in. Lorando shoots! That one misses. Nobody there for Saint TSA. Dawson ball. Of course, next week, we will be coming to you from Lennoxville. The Blues taking on the Cougars. Picked up by Saint TSA. Good strip. Got a play on. I think this might be a push on the back call coming up. And this is definitely a push on the back against Saint TSA. Dawson ball. Played over to Angelopoulos. Angel trying to spin, but had it poked away. He scoops it back up. Angelopoulos. Back up top. Dagenet to Davin Miller. Miller plays it over to the left side. Davin gets it back. Davin stripped, and the double team came there. Excellent time for it to happen. Lobbed over center. Picked back up by Dubois, and Dubois hits Raté. Raté coming in, Raté down low, they score. Dumas has his second of the game. It's now 10-4. The Laureate have scored the last 7 goals. You gotta feel for the Blues. They came out and they played hard in that first half, but second half, I mean, it's just been all Saint TSA. I know Dawson is on a back-to-back. Meanwhile, talk about pad breaks. M.A. Dagenet just snapped his stick. It's going to lead to an open chance. What a save by Nguyen. Gonna let this push. Bush being tied up, and he gets thrown down. And Cutter Nutless Bush saying hello to Dumas. Battle of long hair goes crazy. And now we got an injury. It's Steve Nguyen. I think this should be a free clear for Dawson. Isn't it a penalty? It's a free clear, isn't it, for Dawson? That's what I would think. Yeah, alright, it's what it's going to be. Boy, gonna rut this bush. That's the kind of heart and desire that Dawson needs, I would say. Here we go. Bush brings it up for Dawson. Gonna rut this bush. Plays it to Callahan. To the right side. Or sorry, to the left side of the St. Hyacinthe goal. 8 minutes to go here in this third quarter. 10-4, St. Hyacinthe leading Dawson. Played in front. Cole will pick it up off the hop and reset for the Blues here. Flag down on St. Hyacinthe. Free shot. Gonna rut this bush to Callahan. Callahan to Bush. Bush to Cole. Free shot for Dawson coming up. The penalty is over. Angelopoulos. He shoots and he misses the net. The 30-second technical foul to St. Hyacinthe for holding the stick. So it's a technical for St. Hyacinthe. Dawson on another power play. That was their bread and butter yesterday against John Abbott. But obviously some fatigue might be taking place. They're on the second half of a back-to-back. Cole lost the ball. Good hit, but St. Hyacinthe picks it up. Lobbed in front. Angelopoulos scores! There we go. Dawson takes advantage of a miscue by St. Hyacinthe. And that stops the bleeding momentarily. It's now 10-5 St. Hyacinthe. A big thank you to Melanie and Francis from Sage of St. Hyacinthe for providing us with this excellent aerial view here about 50 feet on top of the playing surface at the Sage of St. Hyacinthe. I love it. We pretty much got a view of a majority of the campus from being up top here. And of course we got an excellent view of this game between St. Hyacinthe and Dawson. Blues trailing 10-5. Of course, Baby Blue Memories presentation of RESQ Lacrosse brought to you by Vaughn's Candles. Like them on Facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. As gonna let this Bush now controls in St. Hyacinthe territory. Plays it over to the left side, and Bove sizes up his man, drifting and playing it back behind the goal. Bove gets the pass now. Bove in front. Miller shoots, and that one stopped by Grenier St. Alge. It goes out of play. Here comes Dawson. Angelopoulos to Dalvin Miller, back to Angelopoulos. Angel to Davin. Davin, shot, save made by St. Alge. Picked back up by the Blues. It's Bove. Over to St. Alge. Over to Waldy. Waldy walks in, fires, save made again. A rebound loose, picked up by Angel, and that misses. Good pressure by Dawson here in the last couple of minutes. Good bounce back. Angel. Angelopoulos to Miller. Miller. Stripped. Picks it back up. And over to Angel. Angel Backhands it over to Miller. Miller scored! Good shot by Davin Miller. 4-goal game. 10-6, 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Miller has his second of the game. 10-6, St. TSA over Dawson. 3 minutes and 30 seconds and counting left here in quarter number 3. The Blues have scored the last 2. And again, they're not completely out of it. I mean, they're still hanging around. It's not 7 or 8, it's 4. I mean, it's somewhat manageable at this point. You still got a lot of time left. But you have to be stingy on the defensive end and take advantage of your opportunities on offense when you get them. Which they don't have right now because St. TSA has possession of the ball off the face-off win. Rodando plays it up top. Here's a shot, blocked. St. TSA ball. No, it is Dawson ball. Is it? Yeah, it's Dawson ball. Okay. That's the Guyan winning the battle. Osborne up ahead for Bush. Bush drew a flag against Lorando. Gonna let this Bush. Boy, he's driving St. TSA's players crazy. He gets yard sailed here. Oh, it's a 2-minute personal penalty to St. TSA. So it's 10-6. St. TSA just took a timeout. Dawson has a 2-minute power play for a rough. As Lorando took a run at Bush, and Bush dodged it, and he wasn't shy to let Lorando know about it. It's a gentleman's game. You gotta show a little more sportsmanship there, but nonetheless, you're young, you're allowed. Call me old school or call me old, probably both of them work. Miller slides it over. Waldy scores! And Dawson calls a timeout. Scott Waldy scores. It's 10-7. Waldy has a second, and the Blues still have a large amount of power play time left in the 2-minute penalty that was called. So St. TSA's lead trimmed down to 10-7. And of course, this broadcast of Baby Blue Memories brought to you by HRK, High Roller Customs, 450-638-0000. Of course, the best choice for motorcycles that you'll find anywhere in and around Kahnawake. And of course, Vaughn's Candles. You can buy everything online on Vaughn's online store. Check them out at facebook.com/Vaughn's Candles. 10-7 St. TSA. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. 10-7. St. TSA leading Dawson. The Blues win the draw. Gunnar Utlas Bush, who has been extremely efficient today. Bush sending it over to Angelopolis. Back behind the net for Deho Deer. And the ball gets caught behind the net. Good collapse by the Laureate. And there's the long ball that temporarily works. And there's a pass that'll miss. Dawson ball. Sean Osborne just leveled. Rattay finishing his check. And Rattay's definitely had the last laugh with 4 goals today. There's a steal. I don't know how that stayed out. Lobbed up the head to Miller. Miller comes into St. TSA territory. Davin resets it out. Davin lost it. Picks it back up. Davin in front. Angel can't get the shot away. Got knocked out of his stick. Dawson ball. Bush sending it over. Miller. Miller a shot and no one backing up the ball. And now Bush and Lorando colliding again. They've had quite an interesting couple of run-ins here in this game. And they're still chatting with one another. I don't think anything will come of it. Cooler heads prevail. St. TSA has a 10-7 lead, and they will carry that into the fourth quarter. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Here we go. Fourth quarter. St. TSA on top of Dawson, 10-7. The Blues have scored the last 3, but before that, the Laureate had scored the last 7. A 3-0 run by Dawson was followed by a 7-0 run by St. TSA, and now a 3-0 run by Dawson once again. In a game of streaks. Fourth quarter. LaBerge sends it over to the left side, back over to LaBerge. LaBerge hits his man in the middle, that's Carday. And now Lorando has it. He and Gunnar Bush have had a very interesting, I would call, friendship today. And sarcasm noted there for friendship. Here's a shot, knocked out by Nguyen. Rebound picked up, and a shot misses the net. And I think Lim, no. St. TSA ball. I thought Lim might have gotten there first. Played over at X right, back in front. What a passing sequence! And Ratte on the finish. Meanwhile, Sean Osborne has picked up a penalty for a slash. So St. TSA has restored the 4-goal lead. Oh my, this is a lot of confusion taking place before the draw. Bush taking the draw with a pole. And they called the procedure way after it happened. That should have been called before the ball was dropped. Come on, guys. That should have been St. TSA ball before the ball was even dropped. Let's go. Here comes the Laureate. Ball's at number 12. LaBerge up top for Arif. Plays it to the middle. A shot. And that's not going to hit the target. St. TSA ball. Played to the left-hand side. And the pass comes out in front, drifting towards the out-of-bounds area. Dawson possession. Justin Lim. A good pass over to his pole. Down to Nguyen. Nguyen took a hard hit. I don't know who exactly hit him. I think it was Dumal. But Nguyen is down. Boy, he got rocked. Just as the penalty to Osborne expired. (11-7) the score. (16 minutes to go in the game, and Nguyen back to a vertical base, which is very good. He had an excellent game for his team yesterday. So what this is going to mean is that Dawson will have the power play. The penalty to St. TSA. The ball has not even been put into play yet. There we go. All right. So the score here is 11-7 St. TSA over Dawson, but the Blues are on a power play as we speak. Here we go. Bush. And Dagenet catching it here on the right side, on the left side. Dagenet's bad side. Ball's at X right. Bush. Miller. Davin. Slides it over to Angelopoulos. Miller switching with him. Angel slides it to Miller. Miller with a shot fake. Davin resets it back out. Miller a shot, and that one caught by Grenier Saint-Ange off the hop. Ratte bringing it back into Dawson territory. Ball squirts free. Oh, Siemens with a hit from behind. There's no argument here. You hit him in the numbers, Riley. St. TSA with possession. Still short. Ball's at X left. Dagenet chasing it. And the Laureates lagging the time off of that clock because they know that's Dawson's power play time. Rodondo. Interesting to see if him and Bush greet each other again. I think cooler heads have prevailed since then, though. I think that's just a dialogue within a game, and that dialogue ended once the third quarter did. Osborne knocks it free. And a flag down on Sean Osborne. A pass in front, hit the post. Penalties on Sean Osborne for a slash. And it'll be 5-on-5. I think Sean Osborne's been thrown out of the game. Well, if you're just joining us, it's 11-7. St. TSA leading Dawson. We have an extra delay. Dawson just had Sean Osborne thrown out of the game. Laureate with possession. Played up top. Here's a shot. Nice save by Nguyen. Gonna let this Bush. Lost the ball. I think Bush drew a flag. Yep. And it's a slash on Raté for Saint TSA. There you go. All right. So we've had a little bit of confusion over the last little while. Hopefully things are resolved as we speak. 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Dawson down by 4 goals. Pass down low. Shot. Missed the net. Dawson backing up. And a penalty call coming up to Saint TSA. So it's a 5-on-4. 6-on-4. Dawson, you got to capitalize. Here's your darn chance. Get a goal. Line up right away. Whoa. Waldy. Shoot, scores! Scott Waldy. He's got a hat trick. And Dawson's going to have to line it up. Dawson getting right to the center circle, lining up. It's now 6-on-5. That makes it a 3-goal game. There's still 10 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in this one. We got a procedure call on Saint TSA. We're even. Miller. Angelopoulos. Angelopoulos. Miller. Knocked down. Davin makes the move. Davin passes it back out to Dagenet. Dagenet makes the move. M.A. Dagenet draws it out. Waldy to Miller. Miller unable to handle the pass. Davin picks it back up at X left. Davin behind the net. Miller drives in. Miller with the move. He scores! Oh, no goal. A crease violation. Davin followed through and went into the crease, I believe. And now a flag thrown on both. All right, so it's a penalty on Bove for an illegal body check. 11-7 with 9 minutes left to go, or 11-8. Saint TSA with 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And Dawson down a long pole and Sean Osborne. Are we having a draw here? Why is it 6-on-6? Oh, okay. Oh no, it's 5-on-5. All right. Boy, all sorts of confusion here. Procedure ball called on Dawson. Saint TSA ball. Lorando gets ball. Challenging Bush. Here's a shot. Missing the net and no one backing up for Saint TSA. Blue ball. 7:50 and counting. Lim Gets it over to the netminder, Nguyen. Back to Lim. Lim. Nguyen. Puts it back in his crease. Ball's away and over the head of Lim. St. Hyacinthe ball. Now the teams are both even at 6-on-6. Ball comes to the left. Back up top. Play to Laurando. Oh, and there's a late flag on Gunnernutta's Bush. Ball down. It's a slash on Gunnernutta's Bush. Here we go. 6:20 left to go. Here's a shot. Saved by Nguyen. Picked that right out of the air. Picked up by Dawson. Bove. Brings it up. Bove. Picks it up. The ball squirts free. And it's St. Hyacinthe possession. Back come the St. Hyacinthe Laureate. The pass misses everyone. We're even. 6-on-6. Push out of the box. That's going to be off of St. Hyacinthe. Dawson ball, 5 minutes to go. Lim passes it up to Siemens. Siemens caught it. Plays it up the field. That's a shot on net. I'm kidding. That's a pass. St. Hyacinthe bringing it up the field. Dubois. Ratte busting through and scoring. Ratte's got his 6th goal of the game. 12-8. That's Bush taking the draw against the Bears, and it looks like St. Hyacinthe is going to walk away with this one. Bush took the hit, and possession is earned by St. Hyacinthe. And a penalty thrown from the far side by Anthony Desmarais. This is going to be Dagenet for a chop. Sent over to the left side. And they bring it out of the box. So that's why play is halted. 3 minutes to go. 12-8 St. Hyacinthe. And a slashing call coming up to M.A. Dagenet. 3-1 on the season. That day, he's been a big part of it. He has 6 of St. TSA's 12 goals, half of their total. Carday sends it down low, pass deflected and intercepted by Siemens. Siemens drew some flags, multiple flags thrown. Sure, it's all just for that one slash that was thrown at him. So we're going to be back to even strength, 5 aside. Under 3 minutes to go here. And Dawson down by 4 goals. Here come the Blues. Angel switching it out. Angel sends it over to Bove. Bove sends it to the right side. Davin Miller. Miller's at X. Goes to his right. Miller, his offhand shoots, and that misses. Dawson is backing it up. Now a power play for the Blues. Angel down low. Miller cut off. I think Chris would have been a little better just taking that shot. And a slashing call coming up to Davin Miller. We got a 1-minute personal for Dawson for a slash, and someone picked up a penalty from the St. TSA bench. I'm imagining they said some nice things to Davin. Might just be a bench penalty picked up by the Laureate. And meanwhile, the injured player for St. TSA took the slash from Davin. Is number 13, Simard. And boy, did he got chopped down like a tree. Obviously illegal. Davin knew it. He ran right to the box right away. Scores 12-8 to St. TSA. Hopefully Simard is all right. He took a hard shot by Davin Miller, which obviously has been penalized, but what was originally a power play for St. TSA has instead become a 5-on-5 because they picked up a bench minor after the fact. 12-8 Laureate, under 2 minutes to go here in St. TSA. Here we go, Dawson with possession after that whole situation. And now we're even. Angelopoulos sends it over. Here's a shot, misses the net, but good positioning and good work there by St. TSA. Flag down. Now what? Another delay? Well, M.A. Dagenet, I think, is getting penalized for playing with a broken stick. His stick snapped, and he started playing. All right. So St. TSA will bring it up. 12-8 lead. And it looks like the Laureate will improve to 3-1, while the Blues will fall to 2-3 with a huge game coming up next week against Champlain Lennoxville. LeBears bringing it into Dawson territory. Dagenet has returned. The 30-second technical is over. The clock is now on the field. Here's a shot. Nguyen! Big save by him. Played up to Siemens. Siemens tried to pass it in front. Instead, it was played by Bush. And Bush hits it back. Deflects and goes right to St. Hyacinthe. And the pass will sail away as Raté gets hit. And with the score 12-8, Nguyen has the ball. And that's the game. This was a very spirited game, I understand that. Some bad blood from both sides. And they're not like making them shake hands? Okay. I thought the refs were trying to tell the teams that they're not allowed to shake hands. Anyway, that'll do it. St. Hyacinthe defeats Dawson by a score of 12-8. The Laureates improved to 3-1. The Blues 2-3. We'll see you next week in Champlain, Lennoxville. And a big thank you once again to our sponsors, Bonds Candles and HRK, also known as High Roller Customs. Thank you for joining us here in St. Hyacinthe, Quebec. Panagiwahi.